On the 19th of March, 2026, a Thursday pulsing with ancient, sacred, and deeply transformative cosmic energy, the entire architecture of your financial reality, your hidden wealth potential, and your deepest, most secret relationship with money is being permanently, undeniably, and breathtakingly revealed to you by the living, breathing, intelligent universe itself. This is the day everything changes. This is not a random, forgettable, ordinary day on your calendar that you can scroll past, ignore, or save for later. This is the exact, precise, divinely orchestrated moment when the stars, the planets, and the invisible forces that govern the flow of all material abundance on this earth are aligning in a stunning, rare, and deeply purposeful formation, designed specifically, intentionally, and exclusively to show you the true, magnificent, and completely untapped financial destiny that has been encoded into your soul since the very first breath you ever took. The sun, the radiant, blazing, life-giving center of your entire astrological identity, is sitting today at the final, most powerful, most concentrated, and most spiritually charged degree of the deeply intuitive, profoundly mystical, and emotionally boundless water sign of Pisces, preparing to cross the great cosmic threshold into the bold, fiery, unstoppable sign of Aries, igniting the spring equinox, the true, original, and sacred astrological new year. You must understand, with every fiber of your being, with every cell in your body, and with every quiet, desperate hope you have been carrying silently in your heavy, tired heart, that this is not casual, surface-level, entertainment-based astrology content designed to fill your idle time. Stop scrolling. Pay attention. This is a direct, urgent, deeply personal, and completely undeniable cosmic transmission, sent from the highest, most benevolent forces in the universe, demanding your absolute, immediate, and completely unwavering attention right now. To truly, deeply, and completely understand the breathtaking magnitude of what is arriving for you today, you must first honestly, painfully, and courageously look back at the brutal, exhausting, and deeply disorienting financial season you have just barely, somehow, miraculously survived. For the past several weeks, moving through the thick, heavy, suffocating fog of Pisces season, your entire relationship with money, income, career direction, and material stability has felt unbearably, frustratingly, and almost cruelly unclear. You know exactly what I am talking about. You have felt that cold, sinking, nauseating dread of opening your banking app at 2 a.m., staring at the numbers, watching your chest tighten, your breath shorten, and your hope quietly, painfully collapse into the dark, silent pit of your exhausted stomach. You have watched payments get delayed, promising opportunities dissolve into thin, cold, empty air, and financial plans you carefully, meticulously built crumble apart without any logical, rational, or fair explanation. You have declined invitations, made excuses, and felt the hot, shameful flush of knowing you simply could not afford to show up, participate, or belong. The retrograde energies swirling invisibly, heavily, and relentlessly through the cosmic atmosphere forced you, against your will, against your comfort, and against every survival instinct in your body, to question everything you once believed about your own value, your own worth, and your own fundamental ability to create, attract, and sustain lasting, meaningful, and abundant wealth in this physical, demanding, unforgiving world. But you must hear this now, clearly, loudly, and with absolute, unshakable certainty buried deep in your bones. That devastating, draining, soul-crushing period of financial confusion, stagnation, and invisible preparation was never, not even for a single moment, a punishment, a failure, or a sign that the universe had abandoned you. It was sacred preparation. It was the foundation being laid, brick by heavy brick, for the massive, undeniable, and permanent wealth activation that begins today. Now, you must lean in closely, quiet your restless, anxious, overthinking mind, and listen with your entire body, your entire soul, and every ounce of your desperate, hungry, hopeful attention, because the universe is about to reveal to you the exact, precise, and deeply hidden financial blueprint that has been silently, patiently, and permanently encoded into your personal astrological birth chart since the very second you arrived on this earth. Your birth chart is not a vague, random, meaningless collection of symbols, lines, and zodiac signs designed for casual, shallow entertainment. It is a treasure map. It is the most sacred, most accurate, most profoundly detailed, and most divinely constructed map of your entire financial destiny, your unique wealth potential, and your specific, God-given path to lasting, unshakable, generational material abundance. Within this map, there are 3 critical, powerful, and deeply revealing houses that hold the golden, undeniable, and completely specific keys to your money story. The second house, the ancient, foundational house of earned income, personal possessions, deep self-worth, and your fundamental, emotional, and spiritual relationship with the tangible, physical, material world, reveals exactly how you are designed, built, and cosmically programmed to attract, earn, and accumulate wealth through your own natural, unique, and God-given talents. The eighth house, the dark, mysterious, deeply transformative, and intensely powerful house of shared resources, inherited wealth, debts, taxes, investments, and profound, permanent financial metamorphosis, reveals how money flows to you through others, through partnerships, through death, through rebirth, and through the deep, invisible, alchemical process of completely destroying your old, broken, outdated financial identity and rising, reborn, into a new, wealthy, and completely liberated. 1. The 10th house, the towering, majestic, publicly visible house of career, reputation, legacy, authority, and long-term, structural, empire-level wealth building, reveals the exact, specific, divinely ordained professional path that leads you, step by deliberate step, to your highest, most abundant, most respected, and most financially rewarding position in this lifetime. Alongside these sacred houses, 2 mighty, magnificent, and deeply influential planets govern your entire wealth frequency. Venus, the elegant, magnetic, irresistibly beautiful planet of attraction, value, pleasure, luxury, and material magnetism, determines what you attract effortlessly, naturally, and magnetically into your physical reality. And Jupiter, the great, sovereign, overwhelmingly generous benefic planet of massive expansion, undeniable luck, sweeping opportunity, and limitless, boundless, unstoppable growth, determines exactly how large, how fast, and how permanently your wealth expands once it arrives. But here is the deeply uncomfortable, painfully honest, and absolutely unavoidable truth that the universe is forcing you to confront today, on this sacred, powerful, cosmically charged Thursday. Your birth chart can hold the most exalted, most perfectly positioned, most breathtakingly abundant planetary placements in the entire zodiac, and yet, if your internal, emotional, deeply hidden relationship with money remains wounded, fractured, poisoned, and unconsciously programmed by fear, scarcity, shame, and unworthiness, not a single coin, not a single opportunity, and not a single blessing will ever be able to fully, permanently, and freely flow into your physical, tangible, waking reality. Your emotional architecture is the invisible, silent, all-powerful foundation upon which every dollar, every asset, every investment, and every material blessing in your life is either built or destroyed. And that emotional architecture was not constructed by you. It was inherited. It was handed down to you, quietly, invisibly, and without your permission or awareness, by your parents, your grandparents, your great-grandparents, and the long, heavy, unspoken, deeply buried financial trauma running silently through your entire ancestral bloodline. Think back, honestly, painfully, and without defense, to the very first money messages you absorbed as a small, impressionable, deeply sensitive child. Perhaps you watched your mother cry silently over unpaid bills at the kitchen table, believing you were asleep, not realizing her fear was seeping directly, permanently into your nervous system. Perhaps you heard, repeatedly, relentlessly, and with absolute conviction from the tired, stressed, financially burdened adults around you, that money is hard to earn, that rich people are greedy, dishonest, and morally corrupt, that wanting more than enough makes you selfish, ungrateful, and spiritually inferior. Those words, those beliefs, those cold, heavy, suffocating emotional imprints sank deep, silently, and permanently into your subconscious mind, wrapping themselves tightly, invisibly, and mercilessly around your financial nervous system like thick, choking, unyielding chains. Today, under this profound, sacred, once-in-a-lifetime cosmic alignment, those chains are finally, permanently, and irreversibly breaking apart. Now, with those ancient, heavy, suffocating chains finally shattering, crumbling, and dissolving into dust beneath the immense, radiant, and unstoppable power of this cosmic alignment, you must understand, with absolute, unwavering, and completely unshakable clarity, exactly what is happening in the living, breathing, divinely orchestrated sky above your head on this exact, sacred, and deeply transformative day of March 19, 2026. The Sun, your core identity, your life force, your deepest, most authentic, most radiant expression of self, is sitting at the 29th degree of Pisces, the final, most intense, most spiritually concentrated, and most karmically loaded degree in the entire zodiac wheel. This is the completion degree. This is the anaretic degree, the ancient, powerful, deeply feared, and profoundly revered degree of mastery and absolute, total, irreversible spiritual graduation. Every financial lesson, every money wound, every scarcity pattern, every abundance block, and every single tear you have ever cried over your bank account, your bills, your debts, and your desperate, aching, exhausting desire for financial freedom is being cosmically, permanently, and mercifully completed, resolved, and released in this single, breathtaking, divinely perfect moment. And then, within hours, the Sun crosses the great, blazing, magnificent threshold into Aries, the first sign of the zodiac, the sign of new beginnings, bold initiation, fearless courage, and raw, unstoppable, fiery forward momentum, igniting the spring equinox, the true, original, and deeply sacred astrological new year. A brand new, completely fresh, divinely reset, and cosmically blessed financial cycle is being born for you today. Imagine checking your bank account and seeing six figures staring back at you. Imagine booking a vacation without checking the price. Imagine the deep, warm, unshakable security of knowing your family is provided for across generations. This is not fantasy. This is your destiny activating. The universe is roaring, thundering, and shaking the very foundations of the heavens to announce that your greatest, most abundant, most miraculous, and most permanent wealth activation is not coming someday. It is here. It is now. And in the coming hours and days, you will begin to notice undeniable signs, unexpected synchronicities, and miraculous confirmations proving that this wealth activation is already, powerfully, and permanently underway in your life. While this massive, sweeping, and profoundly transformative wealth activation is rippling powerfully, undeniably, and permanently across the entire human collective, touching every soul, every chart, and every zodiac sign on this planet, there are three specific, highly charged, and cosmically chosen signs that are standing directly, squarely, and unmistakably at the blazing, roaring, magnificent epicenter of this financial revolution. If you are an Aries, a Taurus, or a Scorpio, the universe is not simply guiding you today, it is aggressively, deliberately, and lovingly placing the heavy, golden, undeniable keys to your greatest, most abundant, and most permanent financial destiny directly, firmly, and irreversibly into your trembling, deserving, and divinely chosen hands. Aries, you are experiencing today a massive, explosive, and completely unstoppable ignition of bold, fearless, and divinely backed financial courage. The sun is crossing directly into your first house of identity, personal power, and total life initiation, and it is setting your entire financial reality on fire with fresh, blazing, magnificent new income streams, entrepreneurial opportunities, and career breakthroughs that demand your immediate, confident, and completely unapologetic action. Imagine signing contracts that change your entire financial trajectory overnight. Imagine clients, investors, and opportunities chasing you instead of the other way around. The days of hesitating, doubting, shrinking, and waiting for permission from a world that never believed in your wild, ambitious, God-given vision are permanently, officially, and irreversibly over. The universe is rewarding your initiative, your bravery, and your relentless, unstoppable fire with wealth that matches the enormous, burning, and deeply sacred size of your boldest, most audacious dreams. Taurus, you are stepping into a long-awaited, deeply deserved, and breathtakingly beautiful season of tangible, physical, and undeniable material abundance. Venus, your ruling planet, the elegant, magnetic, and irresistibly powerful planet of attraction, value, and earthly luxury, is blessing your financial sector with a slow, steady, and magnificently permanent river of wealth flowing directly into your property, your savings, your physical assets, and your long-term, structural, and deeply secure material foundations. Imagine holding the keys to your dream home. Imagine watching your investment portfolio grow month after month without anxiety, without fear, without doubt. Every sacrifice, every patient, quiet, exhausting month of waiting, and every moment you held your ground when the world told you to give up is now being repaid, multiplied, and rewarded by the universe with compound, generous, and breathtakingly abundant interest. Scorpio, you are undergoing today the deepest, most powerful, most permanent, and most profoundly life-altering financial transformation of your entire existence. The cosmic energy is reaching directly into the dark, hidden, and deeply buried 8th house of your chart, the house of shared wealth, investments, inheritance, debts, and total, irreversible financial metamorphosis, and it is violently, mercifully, and permanently destroying every old, toxic, outdated, and suffocating money pattern that has been silently, invisibly, and ruthlessly holding you prisoner for years, perhaps decades. Imagine receiving an unexpected inheritance, a surprise settlement, or an investment return that completely, permanently changes your financial reality overnight. Old debts are being cleared, dissolved, or miraculously restructured. Hidden financial resources are being revealed, unlocked, and delivered to you from sources you never expected, never imagined, and never dared to hope for. The old, wounded, scarcity-driven version of your financial identity is dying today, and from its ashes, a new, wealthy, liberated, and cosmically sovereign Scorpio is rising, reborn, into a financial reality so abundant, so secure, and so magnificently overflowing that your logical, cautious, deeply guarded mind will barely, initially, be able to comprehend, accept, or believe it. The children born today, on this profoundly sacred, cosmically charged, and deeply transformative Thursday, are not ordinary, random, or accidental arrivals. These babies are ancient, wise, and deeply powerful old souls, entering this world at the exact, divine threshold between endings and beginnings, carrying within their tiny, delicate, and magnificently luminous bodies a natural, God-given, and deeply intuitive connection to money, healing, emotional intelligence, and spiritual abundance. They are destined, cosmically programmed, and divinely ordained to break the heavy, suffocating, generational financial curses running silently through their ancestral bloodlines. Parents, protect their sensitivity, nurture their extraordinary creative gifts, and understand deeply that these sacred babies are wealth carriers, born at the gateway of an entirely new, abundant, and magnificent era. Now, you must understand, with absolute, fierce, and completely non-negotiable clarity, that the universe does not bless, reward, or multiply passive, idle, motionless, and merely wishful energy. You cannot sit quietly, comfortably, and lazily on the sidelines of your own financial destiny, endlessly scrolling, endlessly hoping, endlessly visualizing, and expect the cosmos to magically deliver your abundance without your conscious, deliberate, and deeply intentional physical participation. The universe honors movement. Today, on this sacred, cosmically charged, and divinely orchestrated Thursday, you must take 3 specific, immediate, and completely undeniable physical actions to actively, powerfully, and permanently align yourself with the massive wealth activation flowing through the heavens right now. First, you must clear one tangible, specific, and real financial block from your life today by organizing your neglected accounts, paying that overdue bill you have been anxiously, shamefully avoiding, or consciously, bravely releasing one outdated, toxic, and energetically suffocating money habit that has been quietly, invisibly draining your financial vitality. Second, you must sit down, take a pen, and write, clearly, boldly, and without apology, the exact, specific, unapologetic financial number you are calling, summoning, and commanding into your physical reality within the next 12 months. See it. Feel it. Believe it. Third, you must stand up, place your hands firmly, lovingly over your beating, deserving heart, and speak, loudly, clearly, and with absolute, unwavering, and deeply embodied conviction, a powerful, personal, and emotionally charged wealth affirmation directly over your body, your home, your family, and your entire financial future. Now, wherever you are sitting, standing, or lying down in this exact, sacred, and deeply significant moment, I need you to stop. Completely. Fully. Absolutely. Stop the scrolling, stop the thinking, stop the worrying, stop the endless, exhausting, suffocating mental noise that has been relentlessly, mercilessly consuming your peace for far, far too long. Place both of your hands, gently, firmly, and lovingly over the center of your chest, directly over your beating, worthy, and deeply deserving heart. Take one slow, deep, intentional breath, pulling the air all the way down into the very bottom of your belly, expanding your stomach, filling your entire body with pure, clean, sacred, life-giving oxygen. Hold that breath for 3 quiet, still, and profoundly peaceful seconds. Now, release it slowly, completely, and fully, letting your tense, raised, exhausted shoulders drop, letting your tight, clenched, aching jaw soften, letting every ounce of financial fear, scarcity, doubt, and unworthiness you have been carrying for years, perhaps decades, pour out of your body and dissolve permanently into the empty, waiting, forgiving air around you. Now, repeat these words, silently or loudly, with absolute, unwavering, and deeply embodied conviction. I am worthy of massive, lasting, and generational wealth. I am cosmically designed, divinely supported, and permanently aligned with unlimited financial abundance. The gates are wide open. My wealth is here. I receive it now. The universe has spoken, the stars have aligned, the cosmic decree has been written in blazing, eternal, unbreakable light across the heavens. Your magnificent, breathtaking, and deeply abundant financial destiny is no longer waiting. It is here. Step forward, brave soul. Claim it. It is yours.